Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, as you can see, I did the discounted a dream on the Akainu banner before it actually disappeared. Realized that with the whole 11th anniversary hype, I totally forgot to do the discount on the PvP banner, and pull two. So we got a double Akainu multi for the first multi of the PvP banner. Very, very nice. The last 3 units as well, like Akainu, Sandersonia, and Saul. Very, very good PvP rare recruits. Enel is in there as well, so very, very good multi. So I thought we'd dive in, do some PvP stuff with the side team, and shout out to my boy Itachi for a bit of a interesting concept, utilizing the Straw Hats and the Navy on the same team. Alright, so here we're going to go into some of the PvP challenge fights. Like I said, we're utilizing a Navy and Straw Hat hybrid combination. We have 4 Straw Hats because we need 4 Straw Hats for Nami, and then we have 4 Navy units because we need 4 Navy units for Akainu. So we're rocking Kizaru on a Psy-based team. Very, very strange. We've got Garp as our big damage dealer. We have the new Kazuna rare recruit Robin, who is absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to see more Psy PvP content, and we'll do like the Psy Straw Hats, because all of those like rare recruits, Usopp is fantastic over on the Free Spirit team. All of those like rare recruits got some really, really nice buffs over in Rumble. So might look at sort of doing some more videos with those particular characters as well. Sort of see how we go there, because Rumble's just been popping off lately with, like, obviously Assault Rumble being a big thing, Grand Party seasons and all that fun stuff too. So as you can see, like I said, 4 Navy characters, Kizaru, Akainu, and Garp being the big ones, and then we just threw Hina, the PvP recruit, on the bench just for that little bit of Navy coverage. But you could obviously just throw on like PvP Kuzen, probably another really good option. I don't actually know, he's probably not. His 6+ makes him not Navy, so that makes it a little bit more challenging. So you might have to sort of change that up a little bit. Hina's the easy one. There is a 20 cost Kobe as well. You could definitely use the free-to-play one, the 5+ one from PKA. That would be another really good shout as well. As for the Straw Hats, as I mentioned, I have the Robin unit. I have the Kazuna recruit Jinbei, who's just a fantastic little bench nuker. You can use Frankie, you can use Chopper, you can use Usopp. Any of those characters will definitely work fine. And then obviously we have Nami and the Luffy Zoro Sanji in the front there, being a predominant Psy-based boosting team. The damage is coming from Psy. Kizaru in the front just sort of helps out a little bit with getting Garp to pop off very quickly, as well as Akainu. Garp and Akainu do so much damn damage, man, and they bypass defensive effects as well, that you can just do some really, really nice things. And if Garp dies, like if Garp uses a special and then he dies, and then you also have the Akainu special go, like you're realistically killing like pretty much the entire lineup. And even when you lose characters, even though the bench is quite wonky, it does give you a little bit of depth, and through the disruption you've done in the first sort of 5 or 6 specials, like it's basically just curtains from there. On top of that, Kizaru has a special that auto procs on death as well, and this actually works really, really well, because when he dies and does the extra damage, he gives the 10% cooldown. It's basically just a free special if he dies in the middle, and you kind of want him to die. Robin coming in isn't exactly like amazing, because you don't have her special ready to go, because Kizaru obviously auto procs on death, but she has nerfing capability, so you don't necessarily need her passive to sort of buff your team. She just comes in to then weaken the enemy lineup, which is really, really fun. But the level 7 cooldown that Kizaru gives as well to Navy characters is ridiculously valuable. Nami also lowers the cooldown reduction of the enemy team, which just means that your characters are going a lot faster than what the enemy characters go up against. So just absolutely tore through the Akainu fight. We're going to take on the driven Pika fight now. This one is probably the hardest fight in the challenges. It's ridiculously tough in the sense that they just have all like level 150 Big Mom Katakuri, level 150 Doflamingo, level 150 Kaido and King. They just do some absolutely scary stuff. So Blackbeard's obviously a goddamn menace as well. So getting this fight done as easy as you're about to see is actually ridiculously impressive. And like I said, even if you like get hit very quickly, very early, the Kizaru dying actually works in your favor. As you can see there, getting the cooldown reduction off for the Navy characters is really, really helpful. And then he also does like just a nice little chunk of damage as well, as he sort of like makes his leave. Negative 14 attack on Garp, which is not ideal, seeing as he's pretty much our big damage dealer. Akainu gave back attack. Okay, so we're backing up into the positives for attack here. Garp's probably going to die. Okay, and even if Garp doesn't like proc his special before dying, it's not ideal. You want Garp to go and then you want him to die, so you get the double proc. He just hits so hard, and I did get my Garp to level 150 recently, so having him hit like an absolute freight train, and he hits all enemies through defense, it just tears tears the teams apart. Most of the time, you'll see Kizaru and usually Garp die, or even Akainu. So having the Straw Hats come in to then continuously buff the Straw Hats of Nami and Luffy Zorosanji just works incredibly well. It's just like such a fun little rotation. But the team is incredibly wonky. It's incredibly weird. But look, that's the way Itachi likes it. He definitely likes putting together some very, very strange builds. And just like the whole thought pattern of throwing in Kizaru is absolutely wild. Now, this is more of a Kizaru-based, not Kizaru, a Akainu-based showcase. But if you guys have this particular lineup and you're missing Akainu, you can easily just throw in Esper. Esper buffs shooter characters and Sai, so he gives a little bit of a buff to Kizaru as well. Obviously, Akainu is buffing the Navy tag as well, so you're getting a little bit of buffs with Akainu to Kizaru, but not enough to really care too much about what the hell's going on with himself. He's obviously buffing himself being a Dex character, and that's really much sort of like the premise of it all anyway. So Kizaru doesn't just sort of die super fast, but at the same time, he has such a low cooldown that he usually gets a special off before he dies as well, which again, giving that level 10 cooldown, giving the extra stats to Navy characters, just like works in our favor. Now, lucky for us here, we didn't get the haste. I'd love to sort of dive back into this fight and see what happens if Luffy got the haste there and just absolutely tore shreds. But remember, if you actually have a fight where that happens, and say Luffy kills your entire lineup, and then Garp goes, Garp is doing something like this, where he just, again, hits so friggin' hard, he almost just takes out the entire lineup, which is pretty goddamn scary. But in saying that too, like, having the double Garp special, just infinitely better. On top of that, we do have a level 150 Nami, so this super special is the buffed version of what you're seeing. 6,000 damage to all enemies, and then the massive cooldown reduction, all of the stat drops from attack, just helps so much. It just stops you from basically being killed too fast. On top of the fact that then you get your Luffy Zorosanji special off. They do 5,000 fixed damage, then they do damage through defense. They give back Nami cooldown, which just allows you to just continue the cycle. Unfortunately, they only give it to Straw Hats. If they gave it to just like the entire team, they would just be an absolutely disgusting unit. Yeah, like these auto procs on death, they're so friggin' strong, man. Like it's so ridiculously strong what Garp can do when he dies. It's freaking wild. And Kizaru's doing the same thing. Not to the same extent, obviously, but it's still very, very handy to have that auto proc. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up with the slasher fight. This one is a bit of a doozy, because this one can go either way. If you get very unlucky with the Sulong super special into the Roger Rayleigh Gaban super special, like, this fight can just rock your damn world, man. I'm actually very excited to get the Sulongs level 150 and try them out myself. With a slasher-based team, I think that they are just an absolute game changer when it comes to their super special popping off and giving a full shield, counter mechanic, the whole kit and caboodle there. So very excited for that one. So stay tuned to the channel, hit the bell notification as always for more PvP content. As for the side team is just sort of seeing more and more of a rise. I do think you could just like scrap the whole Kizaru idea and rock Law on the team. But then when you're doing that, you are very restricted in this whole Navy verse, what's it called? The whole Navy verse Straw Hat thing. You could probably run the Sai Kuzan, Kizaru. Yes, you could definitely run the Sai Kuzan, but you could also run the Sai Kizaru. He's buffing slashes and shooter characters, so you're getting a lot more cooldowns to your Nami and Luffy Zorosanji rather than Garp and Akainu. But getting Garp to go is like the main priority. Having Garp use his special once and then dying, or even using it twice and then dying, or whatever. As long as he gets a special off first and then he dies, that's the game plan with this particular setup, because Garp's double or pseudo double special activation just tears through lineups. It's so much damage. 7,000 damage, which obviously bypasses defense, is just so ridiculously strong, and it can just wreak havoc when it comes to trying to recover from such an absolute wild shot. And then obviously you throw rollback into that, more damage. It's a really, really nice combo. But let me know what you guys think of the team in the comment section below. Do you prefer to run just like your stereotypical side builds where everything kind of synergizes really well? Or do you like doing weird and wonky things like Itachi does, where he just sort of throws on a bunch of characters that have a bit of synergy, don't have a lot of synergy, just kind of work together and sort of like wreck through particular lineups and do some weird and funky things? Let me know how you guys like to play down below. I might have to get Itachi back on the channel for the 11th anniversary Rumble tier list. And if you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to show him some love. I'll try and remember I'm pretty bad at this. I'll try and remember to leave his information in the comment section below for you guys. But this is where Garp can just show his like ultimate value. Like it's coming to an end, and then Garp, they kill Garp, and Garp just goes, nah, you got 5 units. All of a sudden now you've got 2. But that's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, but like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Let's